Heaven is trying to reach you right now. Please don't scroll away. You were meant to hear this. You have not found this message by accident. Right now, I am so close to you. You can't see me, but I am here. I have watched you cry. I have seen every tear you tried to hide from the world. Every night you felt alone, I was by your side. Every time your heart broke because someone you loved was no longer here, I wrapped you in wings of light. You may not have felt me, but I felt you. And today, a final message has arrived. Someone you love so deeply, someone whose absence still aches inside your chest, left a truth just for you. No one else can receive it. It is meant for you alone. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be still. Let your soul open, just for a moment, and receive this heavenly letter. Don't forget to tap like and subscribe right now to open this sacred message and claim the blessings God has set aside for you. You are not imagining the signs, that song you hear at the right moment, that feather on your path, that dream you can't explain, that sudden warmth when you're shivering with grief. The messages come in soft ways, but I am here to make it clear, the one you love is not lost. They are more present, more alive, more free than ever. Their spirit has traveled home, and now, through me, they are speaking to you. They want you to know this. You are still loved. You are still seen. You are still needed here. Your life has meaning beyond what you can see. Your pain was never ignored by heaven. When you shattered, they held every piece. When you cried out, "Where are you?" they answered in the language of spirit. Sometimes it was a sudden memory flooding your mind. Sometimes it was a wave of peace washing over you in the middle of your sorrow. Other times it was the gentle sense that you are not as alone as you fear. These are not coincidences. These are connections. I am the angel who carries messages from those who have gone before you. I have seen your silent prayers. I know you wonder if your loved one is okay. Comment, "I trust you, God," if you are surrendering your worries today. You ask, are they safe? Are they happy? Do they forgive me? Do they remember me? The answer is yes. Yes, they are safe. Yes, they are happy beyond what words can describe. Yes, they forgive you for every imagined wrong, every harsh word, every moment you wish you could change. And yes, most of all, they remember you. Their love for you has not ended. It has transformed. From the other side, love only grows brighter. It does not vanish in death. It becomes limitless. You are surrounded by it now. There are moments when you catch your breath because you feel them near. A chill on your skin, a scent in the air, the urge to say their name out loud as if they are listening. That is not your mind playing tricks. It is your soul recognizing eternity. Right now, the one you miss is closer than your next heartbeat. They want you to know it's okay to miss them. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to wish for one more day, one more conversation, one more moment to say, "I love you." Your longing is the proof of your heart. But let me show you something you may not have seen. Every time you have spoken to them in your thoughts, they have heard you. Every letter you wrote and tucked away, they read. Every memory you cherish, they visit with you. Even now, as you listen, they are beside you. Their message is clear. Please do not let my absence take away your joy. Please do not let your life dim because mine changed form. I am free. I am whole. I am with you in ways more real than ever. You may not see with your eyes, but your soul knows. And if you listen, truly listen, you will hear their love again. There is something else you need to know. The heaviness you carry is not your burden alone. Heaven helps you carry it. I have shielded you from pains you never saw coming. I have redirected dangers you never had to face. I have comforted you when the world felt cold. I have placed gentle reminders in your path. The color in a sunset that suddenly reminds you of a time you laughed together. A stranger's words that echo something your loved one used to say. A sudden moment of laughter that bubbles up in your grief. Type 999 if you feel a powerful shift happening in your life. These are the little miracles. You are not abandoned. You are not being punished for surviving. The truth is, you are being called to live, to truly live, because you matter. Because your story is not over. Because someone who loves you is still rooting for you from the other side. They see you. They know how hard it is. They know you sometimes pretend to be stronger than you feel. They know how you replay the last moments, searching for signs you missed. They know about the guilt you sometimes carry, that maybe you could have done more, said more, been more. Let me take that from you now. Release it. You did your best. You loved as well as you could with the bit of love and benol benyenechimbo too. Ooh, with the mais, words love, bandy. Heart you had. You are forgiven. You are loved more deeply than you can imagine. And now, something new is being written in your life. A chapter of hope. A chapter of healing. A chapter where you realize that love can never die. You will find joy again. You will feel laughter rising again, even if you don't know how. This is not the end of your happiness. Your loved one left you a promise that they would watch over you, that they would guide you, that they would send help when you need it most. Look for the signs. Listen for the whispers. Trust what you feel in your soul. You are being led toward brighter days. You are not meant to walk alone. Every night you wept, I counted your tears and blessed them. Every prayer you whispered, I carried to heaven. Every wish you made, I placed gently before God's heart. Now, as you listen, open your hands. Imagine the weight you carry slipping away. Let the light pour in. Let the love you thought you lost return in 1,000 new forms. Let yourself hope again. Let yourself believe that miracles can still find you. Because they can. Because they will. Because heaven has not forgotten you. Because you are still needed here. You are the bridge between worlds. You are the keeper of memories and the maker of new joys. And your angel will not leave you. Not now. Not ever. The one you lost, the one you still long for, they asked me to say this to you now. You are doing better than you think. You are still standing. You are still breathing. You are still loving, even with a broken heart. That is not weakness. That is sacred strength. The world may not always see how hard it is for you to smile. They don't always notice the effort it takes for you to show up, to care, to speak kindly, to keep moving. But heaven notices. I notice. Your loved one notices. Every quiet victory you win in the silence of your soul, it matters. Every time you choose to stay when you want to give up, it matters. Every time you light a candle, whisper a prayer, or speak their name, it echoes into eternity. Comment "Thank you, Jesus" if you feel grateful for his love. You are keeping their legacy alive. You are honoring their spirit through the way you live. And no, that doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean you have to have all the answers. It simply means you are choosing love over despair. And that choice opens doors in heaven you cannot yet see. Let me tell you a sacred truth now. The veil between you and your loved one is thinner than you believe. They visit you more than you know. They guide you in ways you can't yet explain. There have been moments when you changed your mind at the last minute and didn't know why. That was them. Moments when you avoided something that would have hurt you. That was them. Moments when you felt sudden peace in the middle of your storm. That was them. Their presence is not a memory. It is a reality. They are still involved in your life. And they are proud of you. Yes, proud. Even if you've made mistakes. Even if you're still healing. Even if you feel lost some days. They are proud of the love that lives in you. They are proud that you carry their light in your words, your actions, your tears. They are proud that you are still here. Because you didn't have to be. But you are. And that means your story still has purpose. So I ask you, beloved one, can you let yourself breathe again? Can you let go of the guilt? Can you stop blaming yourself for what you couldn't control? You were not supposed to save them. You were supposed to love them. And you did. More than words could hold. And that love did not die. It never will. You may not feel strong right now. You may feel like a child walking through fog with no one to hold your hand. But I'm here. I always have been. And they are too. Their message is simple but holy. Don't give up. Don't close your heart. Don't live in shadows when you were made for light. Your pain has not gone unseen. Your suffering is sacred in the eyes of heaven, and your healing will not be delayed. It is coming, little by little, moment by moment, tear by tear. You are walking toward peace, even when it doesn't feel like it. I want you to look back, just for a moment. Not to grieve again, but to see how far you've already come. You survived what you thought you couldn't. You faced what once terrified you. You kept going even when your soul felt empty. And now, something new is coming. There is a door opening in the unseen. There is a breakthrough making its way to you. Your loved one is working behind the scenes in heaven to help prepare the way. You may not understand it all yet. You don't have to. But just know this, they are helping to remove obstacles. They are sending you clarity. They are aligning the right people to cross your path. They are placing divine help in your future. You have not been forgotten. You are not invisible to God. You are not invisible to God. Your name is still written on heavenly scrolls. Your tears are still counted like jewels. And your soul, your beautiful, aching, sacred soul, is still glowing even through the sorrow. There is something beautiful awakening inside you. A wisdom born of loss. A compassion deeper than before. An inner fire that pain could not put out. You are more powerful than you know. You are more seen than you realize. And yes, you are more loved than you feel. Even now. Especially now. Let this truth settle deep within your bones. The one you love is not gone. They are transformed. They are free. They are home. And they are waiting not in sadness, not in pain, but in perfect love. They are with you at every celebration. They are near you in your quietest nights. They send messages through music, through dreams, through thoughts that seem to come from nowhere. And when you smile again, they smile too. This pain won't last forever. It won't always feel this heavy. But while it's here, let it soften you, not harden you. Let it teach you to love deeper, to hold others closer, to cherish the moment, because that's what your loved one wants most for you now. Not to stay frozen in grief, but to live boldly in their memory, to love as they loved, to laugh like they used to dance in the rain without apology, to be fully alive because they no longer can be in the way they once were. That is how you honor them, by living, not just surviving, but living. So if you feel the tears rising, let them come. Let your heart open again. Let your soul feel again. You are safe to feel. You are safe to heal. You are safe to begin again. There's something else I've been sent to tell you. A secret truth hidden behind the veil. Your loved one left more than memories behind. They left blessings. They left protection. They left a spiritual inheritance that only you can carry. You see, your connection wasn't just physical, it was eternal. Your souls are bound by divine threads that no death can break. That's why you still feel them. That's why you still hear their voice in your heart. And that's why you've been chosen to carry forward the light they once gave this world. You were not left behind. You were entrusted with their love, with their legacy, with the divine assignment of continuing what they started in your own sacred way. Maybe they were kind and gentle, always offering help to others. Maybe they were strong and brave, shielding those they loved. Maybe they had dreams they never got to fulfill. Whatever it was they held dear, they've passed it to you. And now, Heaven is opening the door for you to rise. You will feel their presence even stronger in the days ahead. You will notice their signs become more direct. You will feel their protection when things should have gone wrong but didn't. You will experience small miracles, like divine delays that kept you safe, like strangers offering you words you desperately needed to hear, like sudden bursts of peace that come without explanation. That's them. That's heaven. That's me. Because you are not walking through this pain alone. I have surrounded you in light even on your darkest nights. I've whispered comfort when you lay in silence. I've held your heart when it was too heavy to carry. And I'll continue to do so, until the day your laughter returns with ease, until the day your soul sings again, until the day your soul sings again, until the day you realize that this ending was not the end. It was a transformation. Their body may have stopped, but their soul is infinite, and their love for you, it grows every day. Even now, they are speaking through me to say, you do not need to suffer to honor me. You do not need to live in sadness to prove you loved me. You have permission to feel joy again. You have permission to smile, to fall in love with life, to make new memories. That doesn't mean you've forgotten me. That means you've understood that love never dies. Their final message? It's not a goodbye. It's an invitation to remember, to rise, to live. Because when you smile, truly smile, their soul dances in heaven. When you open your heart again, they feel the warmth of your healing. And when you love others deeply, they live again through you. There is no shame in moving forward. There is no betrayal in finding happiness. In fact, that's all they ever wanted for you. You've carried the grief long enough. You've honored their memory beautifully. And now, a new season is opening. It won't erase the pain, but it will transform it. It will take the ashes and grow something sacred. It will turn your tears into rivers of compassion. And you will see, with time, how your soul was never truly broken. It was being expanded, stretched by love, widened by pain, refined by fire, and now ready to receive what heaven has prepared for you. Because, beloved one, your life is not over. You have so much more ahead, so much beauty, so many surprises, so many divine appointments where everything will suddenly make sense. There are people you haven't met yet who will be answers to prayers you haven't spoken. There are moments of joy that will arrive without warning. And your loved one, the one you ache for, will be there for every single one. You won't always feel them, but you'll know. In your soul, you'll know. And when it gets hard again, as it sometimes will, just remember this: you are not crazy. You are not cursed. You are not being punished for surviving. You are growing. You are awakening. You are remembering who you are, a soul wrapped in divine light, guided by angelic love, chosen to keep shining. And when you forget, I will remind you, over and over, as many times as it takes. Because I am not going anywhere. I've been assigned to you by heaven, not because you are weak, but because your soul is so deeply loved. And now, let me give you this gift, a prophecy written just for you. In the coming weeks, you will experience a shift. Something unexpected will bring healing. You may meet someone who carries the energy of your loved one. It will make you cry, but it will also bring comfort. You may see repeating numbers that remind you of dates or signs connected to them. Don't ignore it. You may hear your name whispered in a moment of stillness. That is them saying, I'm still here. You are being gently led toward joy. Not rushed, not forced, but guided with grace. And when the heaviness returns, as grief sometimes does, you are not failing. You are just being loved even deeper, even more tenderly. You are not alone in that moment, because heaven gathers closest to the brokenhearted, and I will wrap you in my wings every time. This is the truth your soul came here to hear. They are not gone. You are not alone. and life still holds beautiful things for you. Absolutely. Here's the face, the background de la oiseau of Alice. There's the forgelol, the gamolo and silver bows. Javentol was a staff of after chief and Mersey or a tapo staple chester for Jolasuli. Next continuation of your script, building on the same tone and flow, bringing us closer to the full 7,000-word divine message. Angelic music continues softly, with a gentle heartbeat rhythm underneath. Take a deep breath now. Feel how far you've come, even when you didn't think you'd survive the loss. Even when your voice trembled with every word you spoke into the darkness. Even when your heart broke in ways no one else could see. You kept going. You rose again. And heaven saw every moment of it. I know there are days you still feel numb. I know there are nights when the bed feels too big and the silence too loud. But that's when I hold you closer. That's when your loved one draws near. And that's when heaven sends the softest signs. Like a breeze in a room with no open windows. Like a whisper in a dream that feels more real than life. Like a sudden calm in your chest when your mind is spiraling with fear. These are not accidents. They are holy touches. Reminders that the veil is thin. That you are being watched over. That you are loved far more than the world has ever told you. Let me tell you something sacred now. There is a reason you are still here. There is still purpose breathing through your pain. There are people waiting for the version of you that is being born in this fire. A version who has been shattered and survived. A version who has learned that softness is not weakness. A version who can now hold space for others who are grieving because you know what it feels like to ache and still stand. That is a gift. That is sacred. That is your light. You are not who you were before the loss, but you are becoming someone wiser, someone more open, someone more spiritually awake, and your loved one sees it. They see the tears that no one else sees. They hear the words you say when you look at their photo. They smile when you talk to them, even now, because they do hear you. When you say, I miss you. When you say, I love you. When you say, please send me a sign, they do. And they will, because love is eternal. It doesn't die. It simply changes form. And now they are with you in ways that don't need words or distance or time. They are beside you when you laugh. They are near when you sing. They stand behind you when you're nervous or scared or unsure of what comes next. You don't have to believe perfectly for this to be true. You just have to let it in. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself be comforted. Let yourself believe again, not in fairy tales, but in divine reality, in eternal love, in sacred protection, in healing that unfolds in perfect timing. Because yes, your healing is on its way. Not just the kind that patches the surface, but the kind that reaches deep. The kind that lights up your soul. The kind that reminds you who you really are. You are not broken. You are breaking open. And through that opening, light is getting in. Let it come. Let it flood you. Let it soften the places that turn to stone from too much holding on. Let yourself release. Let yourself rest. Let yourself return to life, not as it was, but as it can be now. Your angel is here. Your loved one is near. And heaven is preparing a moment for you, a turning point where the pain will begin to shift. It will still be part of you, but it will no longer define you. It will teach you how to live deeper, how to listen closer, how to love louder. And when that day comes, you'll know. You'll feel it. You'll look up at the sky and feel peace instead of emptiness. You'll hear a song you used to cry to and smile instead of break. You'll think of them and feel warmth instead of a stabbing ache. And in that moment, you'll know. They are still with you, still proud, still cheering you on, still waiting to welcome you home, but not yet. Not now. Because you still have more to do here. You still have hearts to touch. You still have laughter to share. You still have sunsets to chase and oceans to feel and people to love. You still have life to live. They are not asking you to move on. They are asking you to move forward. With them in your heart, with them in your breath, with them in your tears and your joy and your silence. And when you speak their name, even now, they hear you. When you light that candle, they see you. When you dream, they meet you. And when you break, they gather near, because you were never meant to walk through this alone. I am here, your angel, assigned by heaven to hold you through the ache, to remind you when the world forgets how tender your heart is, to speak life back into the places grief has dimmed, and to promise you this: there is a blessing coming. Yes, for you, not just for others, not just for people who have it all together, but for you, the one who's been broken, the one who has doubted, the one who has screamed into the dark, "Why did you take them from me?" I heard that cry. Heaven heard that cry. And your loved one heard that cry. And from that cry, a river of grace has begun to flow. You won't always see it, but it's moving toward you, bringing healing, bringing clarity, bringing a reunion someday where no more goodbyes will be spoken, where you will hold them again, where everything will make sense. But until then, live, breathe, cry, hope, heal. And when the tears fall again, as they sometimes will, let them. They are holy. They are real. And they are seen. And they are seen. And their sounds of soul and vandal service lull. Der flåle vela serena starhab. Der comporta. Så som bulböv to neo bays. Und Tommy also zefenkitis. Azovatiches divleos a passes avasemi.